Why your brain checks the room before you sleep. Turn off the light. You get into bed. And then you look around. The door. Window. The hallway. Maybe even the corner of the room. Nothing is happening. You already know that. And yet, you check. Again, maybe you've done this for years without ever asking yourself why. Why does your brain suddenly care so much about the room right before you sleep? Because falling asleep means giving up something your brain normally has all day. Control. During the day. You can see. You can move. You can react. You can hear something and immediately look toward it. But when you close your eyes, that changes. Your brain is entering a state where awareness of the outside world becomes reduced. And before it lets you completely relax, it has to decide something very simple. Is this environment safe enough? That's why small routines can appear before sleep. Checking the door. Looking toward the window. Making sure the hallway is quiet. Adjusting the blanket. Listening for unfamiliar sounds. None of these behaviors necessarily mean you're afraid. They can simply become part of a routine that tells your brain, nothing needs my attention right now. And here's where it gets interesting. Your brain doesn't necessarily need danger. It reacts strongly to uncertainty. Dark doorway is uncertain. A strange noise is uncertain. Something moving outside the window is uncertain. And uncertainty keeps attention alive. During the day, you can solve uncertainty quickly. You can turn on the light, open the door, look outside. But at night, your options become smaller. And the less information your brain receives, the more important small signals can become. That's why a tiny sound can suddenly feel enormous at 2 a.m. A pipe moves the floor. Creaks. The wind touches the window. And suddenly, you're awake. Your brain wasn't necessarily saying, something is here. It may simply be saying, I don't know what that was. And your attention returns. Is also why some people sleep better with their back against a wall. The wall removes one direction. Your brain has to monitor. The same reason may explain why some people prefer seeing the bedroom door from bed. Or why an open doorway can feel strangely uncomfortable. The room hasn't changed, but your relationship with the room has changed. You're no longer actively exploring it. You're preparing to become vulnerable. And your brain knows that. So it performs one last scan. Door. Window. Room. Sound. Everything familiar. Then it can finally let go. The strange part is that you may never consciously notice this process. Just think, I always check the room before bed. But your brain may have been doing something much older than your habit. It was establishing predictability. And predictability feels safe. So tonight, when you turn off the light, don't immediately close your eyes. Notice what you look at first. The door, the window, the corners, the ceiling, because that tiny ritual may tell you something interesting about what your brain needs before it can finally switch off. And sometimes, the most revealing things your brain does are the things you never consciously decided to do.